So today is the day. The reason the videos have been very, very scarce is because of exactly this. Now, I have been in this house here for nearly 10 years. It's the first property I ever bought. It was very cheap at the time, but in a good area. If you're from Werribee, it's sort of behind Duncan's Road 7-Eleven in that little pocket near the freeway. So a very sought after area in Werribee. We have officially sold this house onto bigger and better things. And I thought, you know, now that I'm leaving, I can sort of show you the house and sort of show you where it all started. Like, I've done so many cars in this garage, you have no idea. So this is just a tiny, I think it's 4x6, so 4 wide, 6 long, or it might be 3.5 by 6 long. When I come to look at this house, I actually went to look at another house in Hoppers Crossing with a big garage and all this stuff, but just the house was shit. And then someone suggested this house, the real estate agent, there was that one. So we went from that one to this one to come have a look. And I obviously wasn't interested because it was a single car garage. But when I got here, I figured that here in the drive-through, I brought tape measure with me and I measured between the hot water system and between this post. And I figured the Safiro will fit here. So I was automatically interested in the house because I could fit 2 cars. If you see here, this cut out of concrete, this used to be a big pond with like a water feature here. You know, all this was plants and all that crap, but got rid of all that. So that was the start of like being able to work on cars from my own house. And so much has happened in this garage. Like, what car did I have? When I moved here, I had the Safiro and I had the XE. The XE was V8, but it had the standard 351 in it. So when the engine died, I was in this house. So from there onwards, so XE, engine out, built a motor and trans, painted the engine bay in here of the XE. Then after the XE, we got the VN. So, you know, the whole VN saga with multiple engines, multiple transmissions, multiple diffs. That's all been done in here. After the VN, we got the VL. So the VL was done here. The Subaru was done here. The Evo was done here. The Senator, and now the Crown. Plus, you know, working on multiple friends' cars in this tiny little garage. It has actually been really good. It's pretty decent. Like, width-wise was good, it was fine. But obviously the plan was always get something a bit bigger. So that's what I'll be able to show you today. So today is literally, I'm here doing the last clean. I painted the garage floor, doing a quick cleanup. Everything's gone. There's not a single thing in this house anymore. Settlement is today in like 2 hours, and settlement on our new house is tomorrow. So we've got 24 hours of being homeless. But in the meantime, I will show you the rest of the house now that we're moving out. So this is it from the front. I'd like to think I sort of present my house like the cars. So I always try to keep the lawn nice, edges done straight, a very minimalistic garden so that I don't have to look after it. I redid the driveway and everything because this was all chipped up from before, and redid the garage. We did roller shutters and stuff actually not long ago, so downlights, did all that when got the property, as I had just one globe like right in the middle, so the downlights have been really nice in here. Obviously the drive-through, this was really good. You can actually fit 2 cars. I've had 3, so I've had the Evo, I think it was the WRX, and the Senator, maybe all at the same time, something like that. Anyway, goes through to this little side a bit into, again, a very basic low maintenance backyard. So just, I wouldn't even call it backyard, more like a courtyard. Easy to look after plants, stuff like that. There used to be a huge tree here which actually like died, and I could just rip this big thing out by hand. We repainted out here, so that's it. And there's actually 3 of these in a row that are all the same. I think they're just sort of mirrored, like the floor plan's sort of the opposite way around. I think this one and the end one, the other end one, is the same, and the middle one's mirrored. So we'll go through the front door and I'll show you. And it is a very small house, so I got this when I was single, so it was perfect for me. But now with a partner and a little boy, it is no longer big enough with... Oh my god, the door's locked. Lucky the garage is open. I almost locked myself out. So bowling alley hallway, pretty much. This was our son's room, right at the front. Obviously cupboards, stuff like that. We re-carpeted, painted the whole house, linen cupboard, bathroom, we redid the shower, ripped that out, new toilet, all that stuff. Blah, blah, blah. This was another bedroom with the bathroom sort of attached. So there's two entrances there, and you can look at the Evo out the window when it was there. Into the lounge room, which was really good. I used to have a fireplace here, which during COVID I ripped out and replastered and painted the wall. So dining area, so we had our table and stuff here. Laundry, which also went the door to outside. And kitchen. And that was it. So only a 2-bedroom, single bathroom, but was very well suited to my needs at the time, but as I said, obviously now not so much. So today is a very sad day. My first property and like 10 years here has now come to an end, so we are out of here. I'm doing one quick vacuum and out of here. See you later. On to the next one, which is very exciting, and you will understand when you see it. The new garage. We have obviously moved into our new house, and the biggest thing with this house is this. Now it may not look like much, but the cars aren't even all the way forward, and this is the space I have behind, because this garage, which was a big selling point to me of this house, is a 6.5 wide. So it's a standard 2-car garage is usually 6x6 or 6x5.5, something in that variation. So this is a 6.5 wide, so it's a bit wider than normal, which is like this nook here, and 8.5 long. So I could actually fit a 3rd car here long ways, but look at that. And that's where the crown goes up to, and that's a big car. So plans are obviously door to inside, door to outside, window, roller door, double roller door at the front, obviously, all brick, plaster roof, and epoxy floors already done. This is exactly how I got it, so I was super wrapped with that. The cars fit in here, absolutely perfect. This will all be gone. There will be nothing on the sides, sort of from this line forward. Plans are probably like a workbench here, / here. I'll put up a ChatGPT sort of rough idea that I'll put up now on the screen. Even really good camera system here in the corner. This little nook here, which is going to be absolutely perfect, is where I'm putting my pressure washer and vacuum that I had at the previous house. I'll stack those there. Absolutely spot on, because wash the car out there, everything will reach. As I said, workbench, sort of work area here. I did think maybe do couches here and have it as like a chill area with like a bar fridge and stuff like that, but I don't know, I'm still undecided there. The other killer is not only the big garage, but this huge drive-through, and so you can easily fit 1, 2, probably 2 wide here easily, and 1 there, plus this, which is a 4.5 by 6. So this is a extremely comfortable single car shed. Like, this shed alone is bigger than the garage I had at the last house, like by almost 1 meter width. So you can fit a car in here, doors open, no problems. And it even came with, the gentleman that owned this house beforehand left a few things. 1 absolutely killer Honda lawnmower, which starts, runs, everything perfectly fine. And a set of 3 HG steel wheels with the caps. Also, this killer old Esky from like the 70s or something. I've got to look up the brand. I'm 100% sure it's old. I've got to look up when it's from, but this is killer because I didn't have an estimate. It's got no brand name on it, but it didn't look like this before. It was very dirty in here, so I've swept it out and stuff like that. I'll probably do the floor here. Look, the possible idea is, I don't know, because the smart thing to do is use it as a shed, like all this stuff, lawnmower, like just all the crap, and you can shut the door and not worry about it. But the car guy in me says, do the chill area in there and make this a workshop. Like do benches, have a drill press, have a this, have a that, just, you know, stuff everywhere to work on stuff in here and be sort of dirty and keep the cleanliness stuff in there. But anyway, obviously I'm not going to show you the house because, you know, we live here, but that is the absolutely killer thing. I have for 10 years been in that single car garage, and then before that I lived at home with my parents, and I just had one side of the garage which was even smaller than the garage I had at the last one. So this is like, for me, absolutely game changer. Absolutely game changer. We've only been here a couple of days, so I haven't set up or decided, you know, what we're doing. Even the house inside is absolute shambles at the moment. So we're still kind of moving in. I've got to pressure wash all this to get it all nice. And it goes all the way around there. So let me know what you guys think. Look, this, honestly, it doesn't mean I'm going to be making more videos than usual. It just means it's going to be more comfortable and nicer to look at when I'm making these videos. And I'm not sure of the order of the videos, but this might, you have already seen it, I don't know, or it might be after this video, so maybe ignore what's going on here. But yeah, absolutely killer. I'm very happy. I plan to pretty much never leave this house for the rest of my life. So that's where we're at with garage and life. That's sort of why there's been no videos. This has been an absolute shit show. Selling one and buying another at the same time. Absolute nightmare. I never want to go through it again. Moving's a nightmare. Dealing with conveyances and banks is a nightmare. I don't wish that hell upon anyone, but obviously the outcome is worth it. So please stick around. There will be more videos, I promise. I got to try and get back into it. I just work a lot of hours, so it's very hard. But yeah, that's it. That's the new garage slash drive-through slash shed. And you know what's a good thing? There's room for more cars. And also, to finish this one off, are people interested in videos of house stuff, like doing, you know, decking the garage out? I know that's more car related, but I mean, even like we want to do an outdoor thing here, possibly like a mad barbecue setup here somewhere, you know, stuff with the shed. There's some concrete work we want to do, some landscaping we want to do because this is a bit outdated. Like, are people interested in that stuff? Should I do videos? Let me know. See you in the next one.
Words like fire.